Hello, this is Sad here, and welcome back to Model Kit Monday. Today we're taking a look at the high-grade Universal Century 210 RX-79G Gundam Ground Type. Now this is a new kit based on the main Gundam from Mobile Suit Gundam 08th MS Team, the OVA series of the 90s. It's a classic series which featured multiple Gundam ground types fighting on the ground in a jungle and was very unique for the series as a whole. Now this kit is a remake of the high-grade Gundam ground type that was released a long time ago, so this is naturally an upgrade. Modern engineering, modern details. Most everything is plastic colors. There's barely any seam lines. You only have a handful of stickers. It looks really good, and outside of a panel lining job, I don't think I need to do a whole lot to this kit to make it look fantastic. It already looks great. The articulation is awesome. It's very, very fluid, and they give you a lot of options, especially in the torso area, where you can bend forward, especially when you're using long-range beam rifles. So overall, really, really cool. Now taking a look at accessories, he's got a few hands, two regular hands, one with a trigger finger, and an open hand. So a total of 4, not bad overall. First weapons we're going to look at the 100mm machine gun and the beam rifle. These two are very similar, they're just kind of handguns. One's a beam rifle, one's a machine gun. They both have support handles, they both have really good details, and only one of them has a sticker, which is the beam rifle. So really good, a lot of options, and I think that there's a lot of variety here, especially since these are just two handheld guns. And of course, he can hold both of them at once, which just looks awesome. I can imagine the Gundam ground type taking out swarms of Zaku's just by shooting them instantly. I'm also thinking of Mazin Kaiser's skull, but maybe that's a different kind of mecha anime. Spoilers, it's a different kind of mecha anime. But of course, that isn't all he comes with. We naturally have beam sabers. They're stored in the legs, and yes, you can actually pull them out of the legs, which is really nice. I do appreciate when beam saber handles are stored. It also comes with 2 beams to hold the beam sabers, so of course he can use them as actual weapons, which is really nice. Now they are a loose fit, which is kind of odd to me. I thought that they would hold better, and overall he comes with so many other weapons, and I don't really think of 8th MS Team mobile suits really using beam sabers as much as just a whole lot of guns with a whole lot of ammunition. Of course, you do need a shield. If you are a Gundam, you need a shield. It's kind of like one of the rules. And this one's pretty nice. It's nice and small. It's a blue and white combination. Looks nice. Plus, as you see, I put the 08 on the shield, but you do get a lot of options as they give you a decal sheet with numbers 0 through 9 in large and 0 through 9 in small, with 1 set of large and 3 sets of small. So a lot of options for decals. You can also fold down a little part here, which is a stand for the shield, so it can be used as a support for the long rifle. You can also attach it to the arm, and of course extend it out for some reason. The backpack. The main function of the backpack is to be a container. This container is removable, so if he's running around the jungle and needs to drop a container because he doesn't need this big old block anymore, it can drop off. It can also hold weapons. It's actually pretty cool, and honestly one of the more unique parts of the Gundam ground type. Now, of course, you can actually transform the backpack that he is wearing to become a container rack, which allows you to attach said container into backpack. And he holds it pretty good. The kit's relatively stable, but ever since you add the container to the backpack, it kind of makes him a little unstable. So in some cases, you may just want to remove the container entirely, but he does stand. There's that. The container does open, which does hold the parts to the 180mm long cannon. This is the main weapon of the Gundam ground type, and can be assembled by pulling all the parts off the rack and sliding them together. Actually works pretty well, and the ammo clip is removable. I really love this feature. I love the idea of a big old weapon being carried in a container for whenever you need it. Also, there is a support handle to the side. He holds it really well and looks pretty good, but if you do have the container on his back and the long rifle, for whatever reason it throws the kit out of balance and it can kind of get a little shaky, so you got to be careful. In most cases, you probably just want to remove the container entirely. Overall, the high-grade Universal Century 210 RX-78G Gundam ground type is a fantastic model kit, and I highly recommend it. If you're a big fan of 8th MS Team, this is definitely a pickup if you haven't gotten it already, and you're probably going to want 2 more of these things. There also is another version that was a premium Bandai exclusive called the Parachute version, which is this kit with a few extra accessories, including the jetpack that was only in the opening, a ground type GM head, and some other fun little things that just kind of added the experience. Personally, you probably want to get 2 of these and 1 of those, and you have, your 8th MS Team setup, especially if they make a new Easy 8, which I'm kind of hoping will happen. That's it for this review. thanks for tuning in. Be sure to check out Hero Club for all of your Gundam news and more. Check out Ninja Talks Live Gundam every Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. And come back here at 7 p.m. Eastern every Monday for Model Kit Monday. Next week, we'll take a look at the Gundam Build Divers 00 Diver Ace Unit, and that should hopefully fix what was overall a mediocre kit and make it great. Or it won't. I don't know. We'll decide that next week. And till next time, this is Sam saying goodbye.